I have Muse Kits with me for whatever the project is in here. I will do something with it for you and we will see how it turns out. They want to inspire you to create whatever it is that you can dream up. Tie-dye art. I am getting the feeling that this is not your ordinary tie-dye kit. We have 6 paint brushes. The little squirting bottles for your tie-dye, fabric markers. So we could potentially create a very colorful tie-dye. It's one of these little twisty uh, suckers, a rainbow full of color. So let me show you all of these colors. I am excited about this. We will do this project together in just a second. Stay tuned. Hello, welcome back to my subscription box life. I am so glad that you could join me today. I have Muse Kits with me. This is our monthly art subscription box. It's all inclusive. It includes all of the supplies and tools that you will need to complete whatever project is in here. This is the April box. I don't know what the project is. It's going to be a surprise for us when we open the box. But I did want to show you the box came a little bit squished here in this corner. I'm hoping everything in here is okay. It came in a bag and the bag was not broken or anything like that. So I'm assuming everything is okay. We'll find out when we open the box. But let's get into this. This video is going to be the unboxing part 1 video for the April Muse kits. I will create a separate video, part 2, of the art demonstration. For whatever the project is in here, I will do something with it for you and we will see how it turns out in the end. But for right now, let's look to see what it is that we got. Oh, okay. So I'm opening the box and this is what I see. It's telling you about their laurel points. If you complete projects from this kit and post it on social media, Muse Kits will give you points. And those points translate into discounts for supplies from the Muse Kits website, or you can use it toward your purchase of your box. All right, so let's open this and see. Here I am pulling out the guidebook. This Muse Kits comes with a guidebook, and that's exactly what it is. It's a guide. It's inspiration. This is not a paint by numbers kind of a box. They want to inspire you to create whatever it is that you can dream up with and come up with the supplies in this box. So I'm still not sure what it is. It looks like there's paint, but here is the cover of our guidebook. So it does look like there's paint in it. It looks like there's cloth, but let's figure it out. Tie-dye art. This should be fun. I have done tie-dye before. And I had fun doing it. All right, so in your guidebook, it will give you a page with your tools. So it explains what everything in here is, which is nice, a little tool list. And it has pictures that go along with it. I have to show you this. If this is a tie-dye project right here, that is very intricate. It has me intrigued. I am getting the feeling that this is not your ordinary tie-dye kit. We will see as we get through this book. All right, here, a quick start. This is showing you a little bit how to tie your fabric and how to dye your fabric. So generally your quick start is, I hate to say it, an easier project because sometimes the projects aren't easy. Sometimes they're challenging, but it's a good challenge. I like to be challenged and get your brain working. Okay, so now we have some art prompts. We have mushroom, butterfly, grow, and line here. So you can use these little pictures here as inspiration. I'm torn. I like the butterfly. I find this one very intriguing, but I also like the lines. That's very interesting as well, both in completely different ways. We'll see what we can come up with. And then they have a skills challenge. And I do see here the skills challenge has that rose picture that I was showing you earlier. So the skills challenge generally is a harder project that you can do once you get used to using all your tools and the supplies in this kit. Sometimes I just jump right into the skills challenge. I don't know if that's good or not, but maybe I'm not patient enough. I don't know. All right, and then on the last page, they have the Muse Kits celebrates the Muse Kits community, the artists that get this kit every month, and they celebrate the art that they had created. And so here we have 9 different little art pieces from people that have created. This was the illustration kit. We had some alcohol markers and some cards and things like that. From this kit, the illustration kit, I made a little Valentine for my son. So that's our guidebook. I'm going to open the guidebook to the tools page just in case I can't figure out what something is in this box. So the first thing we get, a painting competition for calendar 2024. So this looks like they are, I can't tell just by looking at this if this is a Muse Kit thing or if Muse Kit is including this in here for a different company. But it appears that you can enter a contest, you create some art, submit it, and possibly your art will be chosen for a 2024 calendar. Will be featured on that calendar. So that's interesting. Paint brushes. We have 6 paint brushes. You cannot have too many paint brushes. It seems like when I use my paint brushes, there's always one for every project that I have to get rid of because I've overused it, or I hate to say it again, but I don't clean it well enough. Not intentionally, but sometimes that can happen, and then the next time you go to use it, they're hard and you can't get them softened to use them. So it is nice to always have some new paint brushes, and these are all different sizes and shapes. So there you go. Paint brushes. I'm guessing that because we have the paint brushes, this is going to be not only a tie-dye, but we will be painting the fabric too. Oh, it looks like our cloth. So we have 4 pieces of cloth. I will open one of these for you. I think they are all maybe rectangular or square. I will show one of them to you. Okay, yes, it's a square, and it's pretty big too. You have a nice size canvas with this square piece of cloth. It's not, this one anyway, is not soft like a canvas or soft like a cotton t-shirt. It's not like that. It's got a slight texture to it. It's not rough either, but it's not soft like cotton. Possibly once it's washed, it will soften up. but it feels sturdy. You can kind of see through it. You can kind of see my arm through it. But I will say I've never painted cloth before. So this, I have tie-dyed but not painted cloth. So this will be a new project for me. I'm interested to try it. For me, I would think the challenge would be is to get your cloth to just not move. I'm used to canvases that don't move, but this cloth is very pliable and moves. So for me, I believe that might be my biggest challenge is working on a medium that moves. These are tie-dye, the little sporting bottles for your tie-dye. Let me put this behind, you might be able to see it better. They're just empty bottles that you can mix your dyes in and squirt it onto your fabric with. So we have 2 of those. Some markers, fabric markers, and they're permanent markers. So we have 2 of them, which is good because you have to wash your cloth. You don't want the markers coming off. I'm trying to look to see if they're different sizes, but I don't think the tips of these are different sizes. It says fine tip markers. So I believe the tips are both the same size. Oh, here we go. We have some more little dye mixing and squirting bottles. So we could potentially create a very colorful tie-dye. So we have 4 bottles that we can mix together. Oh, this is perfect. We have a sucker. Muse Kits always comes with a little snack. And this month, it's one of these little twisty suckers, which is perfect for a tie-dye project. It has all the colors of the rainbow all twisted around in here. And when you think about it, when you twist the fabric and turn it to get your tie-dye to show up in all different kinds of patterns. So that was a good idea to add as the snack. I think this is the last thing. No, this is not the last thing. It looks like there's one more thing in here, but they give you a rainbow full of color of paint. I am excited about this. So it says you can apply this on untreated natural and synthetic fabrics, leather, canvas, and paper. And on the back, first, let me show you all of these colors. Look at that. Well, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 colors. Textile color. These are pretty, but let me show you the back of this case. This package is just as interesting as the front. It shows you some art. Look at that. Look how detailed this is. Wow, that is a feast for your eyes. And so I'm just imagining an artist taking a look at his or her artist table where he or she has all of their supplies and gets their inspiration from that and decides to paint it. That's exactly what this looks like, is an artist's supply table. Very neat. Whew, I love to paint, but I don't know if I could ever paint anything like that. So, and you can use this, you can apply it with paintbrushes, sponge, stencils, or stamps. I am excited about this. And let me see what else, what's the last thing in here? This is, oh, it's a little Muse Kits pen. It's like a little, it's not a lapel pen because it's too big for that, but I have never received a pin from Muse Kits. It's always been a sticker. So this is new. Hang on 1 second. Let me this so hopefully you can see it. So that's the front. And here is the back. This right here, that's the little pin that you adhere it to your fabric with. And it's nice. It doesn't, the little pokey part isn't poking through. So you could wear it and not worry about it hurting your skin at all. And it's a heavy metal too. Very interesting. First time for everything. Okay, I'm excited about this. So for one thing, it has painting in it, which I love to do. I love to paint. And two, the tie-dye should be interesting. I'm going to go get my space set up and we will do this project together in just a second. Stay tuned.